Rim core control, this is transport vessel Speculo, switching to lunar approach 699 by 50.
My sister gets home, and she is drunk as a skunk. She can't come in through the front door like that, you know, so I get this bright idea to lower this rope down to her like I'm Rapunzel or something.
Are you gonna play?
Don't interrupt me while I'm telling my lies. One card. Cute. Ooh. Straight. So she's climbing up this rope, right? And she's way too drunk. She ends up slipping and hitting the side of the house. Sounds like a horse kicking the wall. A little more.
Two for me. 2 cards.
So I reach out and I grab her, and she's dangling there in my hand like we're in some sort of cheesy action flick, and I can't quite hold on to her, you know? And she ends up slipping and falling down onto the porch, crashes into the porch swing, and there she is, laying in a pile of twisted canvas and 2x4s. 2 cards, raise you $1.
I'll see you and raise you 1.
Foster dad comes running in at that point, sees me hanging out the window, and he goes totally ballistic. Sprints down the stairs, finds my sister on the porch like a drunken lizard.
Speculo, this is Rim Core Control, over.
Go ahead, Rim core.
Stand by to reset your session clock, over.
Here we go.
Roger that, Rim core. Session clock ready for reset.
Roger, reset in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Session clock is reset.
Reset confirmed, we read 0001.
Just in time. Imagine the universe managing without a session clock.
Alex, we're reading a drop in cabin pressure. We're cross-checking for integrity now. Stand by.
Cabin pressure's normal.
Roger that, Rim core. Standing by.
You're going to die.
What?
What was what?
You said something.
No, I didn't say a thing.
Rim core, our session clock is not responding. Over. Rim core, it's a Speculo. Do you copy? Rim core, this is Speculo. Our session clock is not correct. Do you copy?
Speculo, sorry about that. We had an uplink delay. Stand by.
Standing by.
On hold music, are you serious? It's 1 card for me. That's appropriate.
What?
Nothing. What was it like growing up with birth parents? The other clones want to know. I could care less.
Grew up in a small town, nowhere USA.
2 parents, white picket fence.
No fence.
Well, what were they like, your parents?
Parents?
Held you in their laps. Bedtime stories, birthday parties, swimming lessons.
Your foster parents were okay, right? I mean, most people aren't looking for clone kids, but they must have taken an interest.
They only wanted my sister, and she pitched a fit, so they had to take me. The love of a parent is a very wonderful thing.
Wait for me.
Speculo, this is Rim Core. Cabin pressure has normalized at 10.5. Verify your session clock for us, Alex.
Session clock is running 0015, over.
Roger that. We'll check back in 12 hours.
Speculo out.
3 jacks.
You cheated.
No, I don't have to cheat. You suck at poker.
I was never good at bluffing.
Warning. Warning.
There's a problem with the number 4 ignition controller. Take a meter and check the circuit. Check the conduit as well.
Anything else, oh mighty gestated one?
Check the sensor, and don't touch the connectors. They'll shock the crap out of you. Rimcore
Didn't cover them, yeah, I know. And because I'm a clone, you think you gotta tell me how to check a sensor.
When you plug up the toilet twice in 1 week, yes, I do have to tell you.
That's a bad design, that's not my fault.
Don't take it personally, Gunderson. Toilets are very complicated instruments.
Shove it, Peller.
Babcock, do you copy?
Babcock, do you copy?
Babcock, turn off the music or I'll come down there and rip it out.
Hey, what's up, Peller?
Meet Gunderson in the engine bay and give him a hand.
I'm working on soil samples. I have to have this done before I reach Reno.
Take a break and be a second set of eyes for him.
I thought Super Clone didn't like my help. Got his panties in a twist last time I tried.
I don't want to discuss it, Chuck.
Just be there if he needs help. Alright. When the honchos at Reno by the hunk of
My butt, you know who I'm coming after, right? I don't want to discuss this, Chuck. God, what a waste of good looks. Might actually ask her out if she wasn't such a hag.
Your mic's still on, Chuck.
Sorry, Peller.
Reese, do you copy?
Go ahead, Peller.
Just a heads up, Mark.
I see you.
Go ahead, Peller.
We're having a problem with the number 4 ignition controller. I might need you up here on navigation if Gunderson has to detect the problem.
Copy that. How is Gunderson doing?
Why do you ask?
He seems a little on edge. I can check his medical file for you, but I will need your access code.
I'll handle it. Check the flight recorder for ignition data in the last 24 hours.
Copy that. Babcock, this is Reese. Do you copy? Over.
This is Reese. Do you copy? Over.
Go ahead, Reese. I'm gonna be on navigation if you need my help while teching with Gunderson. Copy that.
On the way.
Have you spoken with Peller recently? Does she seem all right to you? She seems fine. What's up?
She seems a little on edge. I was wondering if you'd heard anything.
Anything between her and Gunderson? Something that we might all need to worry about?
No, I haven't heard anything.
But I don't have access to the comm system like you do, so I can't eavesdrop in on everyone's conversations.
Hi, Babcock.
You make me sound absolutely Machiavellian. That means devious, by the way, in case you didn't know. Yeah, I know what it means, you weasel. And a weasel's a grubby little varmint that crawls around underneath people's porches.
In case you didn't know.
Yes, and they also have very sharp teeth.
Have a nice day.
Rimcore, this is Speculo, Communications Engineer Reese. Do you copy? Over.
Gunderson, you copy?
Go ahead, Peller.
Switching on rocket pre-stage 1.
All right, copy that.
Pre-stage is set and mission control shows green. Pyrobuses 1 through 4 are go.
Roger that. Testing Pyrobus. Stand by. Pyrobus 1 is online. Pyrobus 2 is online. Pyrobus 3 is online. Pyrobus 4 is... Oh, wait.
Say again. Gunderson, say again.
Peller, we got a problem here.
Someone write a joke about you on the wall?
These conduits are fitted with preheaters. They should all be warm, but number 4 is cold.
Freezing or just cold?
Cold like room temperature. I can touch it. This doesn't make sense. If the preheater was dead, the entire thing would ice over.
Condensation, maybe?
Negative. Condensation would indicate a change in atmospheric pressure. All the conduits would ice over. Room temperature in here is normal.
Breaking the line somewhere.
The line shows continuity. There's not a single blip in the signal.
Well, it burns. The only way to know for sure. A few seconds should do it.
Roger that, fire round 4.
Roger. Make your way on back up to the flight cabin.
Alright. Copy that.
What was that?
Nothing.
You touched the connectors, didn't you?
No, I didn't.
Speculo, this is Rimcore, over. Speculo, this is Rimcore, do you copy?
We need to initiate a burn test on all 4 engines.
Stand by, Speculo.
Standing by. Rimcore is on it.
I feel better already.
Say again, Rimcore. Repeat last transmission.
Speculo, this is Rimcore, do you copy?
Radio check, Rimcore.
Copy that. X-band is 10-7, and your DSN is 5.5. Your transmission is clear, over.
Roger that. Rimcore standing by.
What was that all about?
Nothing.
You okay?
Yes.
Are you sure?
What?
You said something.
I didn't say a thing.
Quit playing around, Gunderson.
I'm not playing around.
You've been messing with me all day, and now it's pissing me off.
Peller, I don't mess around with people, alright? And I certainly don't like being messed with, if that's what's going on here.
No. Sorry. I must be getting an ear infection.
Yeah, between your ears, maybe?
Speculo, this is Rimcore, over.
Go ahead, Rimcore. I'm putting you on speaker.
We're not seeing any variants in S4. Can you confirm, over?
We did a physical check. Conduit 4 is cold. We suspect a break in the line somewhere.
There is no break.
Speculo, we register failure in control module 4, over.
Roger that, Rimcore.
Speculo, we recommend you reroute Pyrobus 4 to the main engine control module. Do you copy that, over?
The sensor is fine. It's
Copy
passing
that,
data.
Rimcore. Standing by.
Peller, there's nothing wrong with the sensor, the firing module, or the bus.
We follow protocol. We work the steps and let the gearheads figure it out. So in the meantime, we reroute the controller like they said.
Is even a basic understanding of physics a requirement for your job?
You'd think so, wouldn't you?
Reese, it is time for a little stinky poo.
Hey, how's it going? Why, hello, Babcock. What do you want? Just passing by. Thought I'd check in on you. How reassuring. Don't you have some low IQ task to perform somewhere? Yeah, I believe I do. Oh. Oh! I'll get you, Babcock! Ooh, who's got the stink bomb? Yeah, got the stink bomb. Yeah, Reese. What's that?
Hull flexing from temperature change?
No. It's never done that before. You think a breach?
No. I think it's just flexing. Specula's an all gal, but she's sound. Rimcore, do you copy?
Go ahead, Speculo.
We're ready for that burn test, over.
Roger, Speculo, that's a go.
Roger. Pyros primed and armed. Initiating burn in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Speculo, your burn is confirmed. Speed is now 5300 knots. Trajectory is unchanged. Over.
Rimcore, our burn failed. I repeat, our burn failed.
Say again, Speculo.
Our burn failed. Over.
Negative on that. Your speed has increased by 193 knots. Over.
Stand by.
Obviously, the rockets didn't fire.
Rimcore, this is Specula. You copy?
Go ahead, Speculo.
We're going to initiate another burn test.
Speculo, be advised, you're a long way from Moon Base, Reno. We recommend you conserve your fuel, over.
We'll keep the burn under 3 seconds, Rimcore. Initiating now. Pyros primed and armed. Burn in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, this is crazy. This is crazy.
Rimcore, our second burn failed. I repeat, engines did not ignite. There is no change in our speed.
Negative, Speculo. We confirm your burn was successful at 5 plus 3, 7 plus 4, 1. Your speed has increased to 15530 knots.
Their instruments are haywire. There's interference in the downlink or something.
How could all their instruments verify the same wrong data? A downlink malfunction would mean inconsistencies, scrambled output, even a broken voice signal.
Oh, well, I guess the rockets fired then. Tell me, Peller, did you feel the vibrations? 'Cause I didn't.
Maybe our transmissions are ghosting off another ship, one of those new government rigs.
Right, yeah. And maybe our signal turned into ice cream and got swallowed up by a black hole. Come on.
Speculo, this is Rimcore, over.
Tell them that their instruments are wrong, that your speed, check your speed. It hasn't changed in 48 hours.
Okay.
Speculo, this is
Let me
Rim
think.
Core, over.
Just check the air in here. It's hard to breathe.
Do you copy?
Rimcore, this is Speculo. Do you copy?
Go ahead, Speculo.
Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
Speculo, do you copy? Speculo, this is Rim Core, do you copy?
Yeah, we copy. We need to run diagnostics on our speed indicator. It may take a few minutes. Rimcore, do you copy?
Roger that, Speculo.
Speculo out.
What are you doing?
Raising safety priority. All the hatches will lock automatically.
Great. You don't trust this thing either.
It's protocol, Gunderson. Just making sure the speed indicator isn't the only failure.
The speed indicator is working fine, unless somehow dead rockets made us go faster.
Obviously something weird is going on here and we have to think this through.
What is there to think through, Peller? You flip the switch, nothing happened. Inanimate objects don't generate complete sets of data. Now get Rimcore on the horn and tell them that there's something wrong. Don't get us all killed because you don't want a bad mark on your review.
You don't know when to shut up, do you? You're a good site manager. Not a bad engineer, but you can be a massive pain in the neck, so shut your mouth and let me do my job.
Maybe that's where the problem is.
Maybe you should say what you mean.
I think maybe you missed something in the firing sequence.
I didn't miss something.
All right. Let me go through it. Let me double check everything. No, but you're not going to do that, are you? Because you're afraid that I can do your job better than you can.
You have less than 20 hours in the flight seat. Not letting you try anything until you're qualified.
You know Rimcore's trying to get rid of you, right? You've seen the new pilots that come out of the university. They're just kids, and Rimcore won't see a pay increase for years. So don't be shocked when you show up one day and you find that pink slip in your locker. Maybe then you can explain to your ex-husband why you defaulted on your mortgage.
The company can replace anyone. Especially a neurotic clone who thinks he can pilot a transport. Now we are 2 hours from drifting out of communication range, so unless you want to be a floating popsicle, I suggest you find some answers.
Where would you like me to start?
We check the pyros again. Only this time we log the exact temperatures. We run continuity tests and measure the resistance on each one. Run diags in the entire computer system. Gunderson? Gunderson! Babcock, do you copy?
Go ahead, Peller.
Gunderson! Gunderson is headed your way. Stop him and have him call in.
I just passed through the deck hatch. I didn't see anyone.
What is that jerk clone up to?
Come again, Peller.
Nothing, disregard. Enough! Gunderson? Babcock, you listening? Reese? You hear me? You clowns better stop with your head games or you can kiss your contracts goodbye.
You found out it doesn't. Peller thinks you're playing head games. What's up with that? Knock it off. Hey, knock it off. What? You're the closest thing we got to a pet monkey around here. Yeah, well, we're all pet monkeys to Rimcore. was the winter of our discontent. How come you don't introduce me to your sister? Why don't I feed her to a pack of wild hyenas? You didn't answer Peller. What's going on? Headset malfunction. Yeah, right. You know, I don't know why Peller thinks I need you here. Yeah, it's not like you sit around smoking instead of doing your job. So, what are we looking at here?
We had a burn fail. Rimcore says everything's hunky-dory. Peller knows it's not, but she won't stand up to her masters. So, here we are.
Like a broken-down garbage truck 10,000 miles from the nearest gas station. All because Birth Baby wants to keep her job. Well, we all want to keep our jobs. Birthers and clones alike. Sick of the way they treat us. Like we don't even exist. You graduate from engineering school like the Birthers? I graduated with honors. You make rank and get hired at Rimcore like the Birthers? Yeah. Get paid like the Birthers? What's your point? I think you know my point. Rimcore treats us differently. Oh, yeah? And how's that? Come on. You know how it goes. They act differently when we're not around. If you're not around, how do you know they act different? You'd be clueless. Circuit is good, conduit is clear. What's the temperature? 63 degrees. Hey, can I get a hit of that? What happened to Mr. Hill? Yeah, well, I'd rather die of lung cancer than listen to you complain. So where were you hatched? Century Tech, great state of Georgia. You? Morris Lab, Dayton. Huh? Go Buckeyes. You ever think of what it's like to have a family? You know, someone to pass something down to. Yeah, what clone hasn't? We all go the same, birthers and clones alike. Yeah, but we don't pass anything down, do we? No legacy, no stories handed down. Just the next iteration, manufactured, barcoded, serialized, and sent off to work. And when we die, it's like we never existed at all. You ever date a birther chick? Nah. You haven't, have you? I don't remember. Listen to you. All your talk of equality and how we're all the same. But you know as well as I do that some birther chick finds out that you're a clone, she'll drop you like a bad habit. Where's your dignity? Dignity. You want to talk about dignity? How dignified is it to sit around and mope like a little kid? Yeah, my love life sucks, so what? All clones are limited in their own way, you know? At least I do something about it instead of wallowing in my own self-pity. I want respect. That's not self-pity. Yeah, well, the funny thing about self-pity is it's kind of like peanut butter. You can spread it on anything. Wouldn't mind dating a birther chick, though. That is until she kicks me to the curb. Heard that. Pretty good about the peanut butter. Saw it on a bumper sticker once. Well, one more and we would have a bridge game. Well, that's assuming anyone would want to be your partner. What do you want, Reese? Well, hello to you too, Gunderson. Babcock. Rimcore wants those soil samples at 1600 hours. That's 3 hours from now, in case you didn't know. Thank you. I lose track of time in the presence of your glow. Well, I trust that everything is going well in the grubby little world of engineering. Don't pretend like you're not eavesdropping in on the comm units. Gunderson, I am a Tier 2 officer. I'm responsible for all communications here on the ship. Eavesdropping is just one of his hobbies. All right,
You delivered your message from Rimcore like a good little lackey. Now beat it. You know, you ought to think about your future, Gunderson.
What? You mean when you're living in Mommy's basement?
Like when I'm site manager, and you're an unemployed alcoholic crying about how you're dying alone. If you want to keep all of your teeth, Reese, I suggest that you get out of here. Well, I'd hate to miss out on that, but I've got some real work to do. Oh, really? Well, I brought gifts. Oh, Reese! Maybe we can be friends. Yeah, we can, can't we? No, I don't want any part of your little bribe. I'll take his. A forthright man. I like that about you. Kiss off. I will have you know that I have decided to forgive that little childish prank that you pulled. Oh, really? I was worried about that all day. Yeah. I bet you did. I'm glad that we have a moment alone to talk, Gunderson. I mean it, Reese. Back off. Once again, you have completely misunderstood my intentions. And once again, you mistake my interest. Hear me out. I believe that you are ready for a command of your own. No, I'm serious. You have the experience, you have the know-how, your record is clean as a whistle. You should be piloting this ship. Give me a break. We all know that Peller's losing it, right? I think she's hiding something. And I, for one, would like to find out what that something is before she turns this ship into a floating meat locker. Peller has privileges that we don't. That's what's holding us back. If you have a problem with the command structure, I suggest that you send another little coded message to Rimcore. So you listen in as well. No. Just a hunch. But you confirmed it. Gunderson. Wait. Wait, would you just listen to me for 1 second? Peller can be relieved of her command due to sickness if we submit a Form 32. Now, I can do that for us, but I will need consensus. We all sign off on it, and boom, you're the new pilot. I just need your access code. Why don't you just use your own? I have like 6 months until I get Rimcore's little certification. But what do you say? Right? You give me your access code for like 30 seconds. You're the new stick jockey. Right? Picture it. You're gonna be at the club, guys buying you drinks, girls flocking around. Girls love pilots. I just need your access code for 30 seconds, and holy Toledo, as they say in your little mud patch, you're the new pilot. What do you say? You done? I got work to do. So do you. Yes. I believe I do. Reese, I'm gonna beat your face in.
What?
Said, what do you want? Called me up here.
Yeah. Right. What do you know about confinement sickness?
You mean like claustrophobia?
No. More like psychosis?
You having some sort of trouble, Alex?
No. No. It's Gunderson. There's something wrong with him.
Yeah, no kidding.
No, I mean... He laughed like this little kid, and then he ran off.
Yeah, we are talking about Gunderson, right?
I think there's something wrong with him. I think he's suffering from some kind of confinement disorder when he was acting all skittish after we tested the pyrobuses. I think he's hiding somewhere on the flight deck. We gotta find him.
Well, there's nothing up here except old relay boxes. Where do you think he's hiding?
I don't know. I don't know. He must have slipped through the hatch before you got here.
I don't see how that's possible.
Just look for him, Chuck.
All right. Copy.
Chuck. Something is really wrong with him. I'm worried he's gonna hurt himself.
Yeah. Or us.
Rimcore, this is Specula. Over. Rimcore, this is Specula. Do you copy?
Go ahead, Specula.
We have a medical situation, and Engineer Gunderson is suffering from some kind of psychosis. Over.
Roger that. Can you be more specific, over?
I think he's suffering from some kind of confinement sickness. His behavior is erratic.
The others want to kill you.
He's hiding somewhere on the ship. Please advise. Over.
We copy you, Speculo. Stand by.
Surprise!
Speculo, we have a medical protocol for you. Over.
Go ahead.
Make sure the subject is calm and lying down. Give them 2 aspirin, no more than 4. Take their temperature twice daily.
You're not listening. He's completely psychotic, and he's hiding somewhere on the ship. He's whispering crazy things. Rimcore, do you copy?
Copy, Speculo. We're trying to ascertain the situation. Alex, we have a problem. If Gunderson is hiding, can you hear him? Over.
You don't understand. He's hiding. He's sneaking around, and
You don't want that.
Say again, Speculo. Over. Do you copy, Speculo? Over.
we copy Rimcore. Medical protocol received. Implementing now. Stand by. Rimcore, the situation is under control. 5 by 5. We'll contact you in 1 hour. Specula out.
Well, have you found our lost little clone? Or has our happy home in the stars become Alice in Wonderland?
What character are you? The White Rabbit or the Mad Hatter?
You know, I've always been partial to the Knave of Hearts.
You strike me as a Jabberwocky.
Trailer trash. Limcor, this is Speculo. Do you copy? Over.
Speculo, what is your access code for the secure channel? Over.
Access code 0428902. Over. Communications Specialist Reese speaking. Our pilot is suffering from equilibrium issues. I am requesting temporary access to the flight log. Over.
Stand by, Speculo.
Standing by.
Speculo, your request for access to the flight log has been denied. Is there another request on this channel? Over.
No other requests.
Roger that. Correct.
Trillium. That doesn't make any sense. Why? It's not there. Phantom conduit? Gunderson, get to the engine bay. We're losing fuel. Gunderson! Babcock, do you copy? Reese, do you copy? Gunderson, we are losing fuel. Do you copy? Gunderson! How could that? Gunderson. Gunderson. No more games. I'm not playing anymore. The conduits were fine, weren't they? You sabotaged the engine bay. You know, maybe I was a little hasty about your fleet skills. I'm sorry for calling you a knockoff. You know, we're all knockoffs in some way, aren't we? Trillium, isn't it? You know, I found their little conduit. It doesn't show on the schematics I checked. Why would they hide it from us? Huh? Comfortable? I know why they hid the conduit.
What conduit?
Trillium wants to sabotage the mining project. Dump all the gas into space, cause a shortage, jack up prices. It won't work, you know.
What won't work, Peller?
You want to kill me and take my command, but you can't pilot the ship on your own.
You're insane. I don't want to kill anyone.
How's this? We land at Moonbase, Reno. Tell them we have technical difficulties. We gas up. We go back to Earth. And then no more transports until your friends at Trillium say the word. How's that? What are you doing?
I said put the gun down,
Stay
Alex.
back. Why didn't you stop? Why didn't you stop?
Peller, this is Babcock. Do you copy?
Look at you. You're going to die.
Peller, this is Babcock. Do you copy?
Babcock! I'm on my way to the flight cabin. Stop it! Stop it! Meet me in the flight cabin in 10 minutes.
Speculo, this is Ringcore. Do you copy?
No.
He knows.
Reese, this is Babcock. Do you copy?
Why, hello, Babcock. Go ahead.
Have you spoken with Peller recently?
Can't say she has. What about you? Has she graced you with her correspondence?
Look, cut the crap, man. Really worried about her. She seems like she's losing her grip or something.
And what's brought you to this alarming conclusion?
Because I just spoke with her, you moron.
Parasite.
Speculo, this is Ringcore. Over. Speculo, this is Ringcore. Over. Speculo, this is Ringcore. Over.
Go ahead, Rimcore.
Stand by, reset here. Session 5. Over.
Roger that. Session clock ready for reset.
Roger, reset 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Session clock is reset.
Reset confirmed. We read 0, 0, 0, 1.
Roger that.
Oh, Reese. You scared the crap out of me. Hey. Go easy on the sugar there, dirt man. What do you want? I'm busy. Poor Babcock. Always failing to see the grand opportunities that are right in front of that broken working class nose of yours. Yeah, I got my nose broken in a street fight, and I could break yours if you don't get on with it. You know, you and I, we have a lot in common. Not socially, of course. But we both control analytics that are vital to Rimcore, right? I control data and communications, and you control soil and moon gas. But together, we control the very lifeblood of Rimcore, Those other two are basically glorified janitors.
Hooray for us.
Now, focus that short attention span that you have for me for just 1 second and think about the incredible position of power that we are in. Look, Reese, I think I know where you're going with this. And I gotta tell you, I wouldn't join forces with you if you were my Siamese twin. Would you quit playing with your toys for just a moment and... You lost a sneeze or something? No, I just wanted you to shut up for a second. Look, if we go to the union and we enter into a joint contract, because STEM jobs are a separate bargaining group, RimCorps would be forced to renegotiate. No, I'm pretty sure that it would be easier and cheaper to just fire us and replace us. You really think you're that good at bootlicking? They can't just fire us, you moron. It's called a union. That would be against the law. Pretty sure it would be easier to just fire us and replace us. And millions would pour from their pockets in the 2 days that it took to do that. More like 6 days for me. Half an hour for you, maybe? You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised how long it would take to replace us. We are the very lifeblood of RimCorps. Those other two are one screw up away from being axed. But how could RimCorps say no when we have them boxed in? All of their profits are jammed up in arbitration. Hold that for me. Yeah, sure. Ah! Yeah, that's hot. Yeah, you could have said something. Well, where would the fun in that be? Now, are you going to get out of my lab, or am I going to have to motivate you? Just think about what I said, okay? Weasel. Undergraduate.
You want to tell me what's going on?
Gunderson killed himself. Committed suicide.
Wow. How?
He must have gone out the airlock.
No, that doesn't make sense. He's got to be around here somewhere, that little drama queen.
He's dead. He didn't go out the airlock. I shot him. He tried to kill me. He came at me. I wanted him to stop, but he kept coming.
Wow. Did he have a weapon or something?
He was whispering.
You shot him for whispering.
You don't get it. You don't get it. He was trying to drive me crazy.
Gunderson drove me crazy every day. I never killed him for it.
Gunderson was sneaking around, playing tricks, making noises to make me crack. He wanted my job.
So you shot him?
He's working for a company called Trillium. I found their label on one of the conduits, a conduit that doesn't show in the schematics.
Alex. Trillium. Trillium is a tech company, okay? They make flight simulators. What do they want with moon gas?
I am telling you that they want it, and they're causing the malfunctions on this ship. They don't care if they kill all of us.
How did you find out about this?
It's called complicated.
Okay, try dating a schizophrenic chick. I know complicated. What did you find? Spy equipment in Gunderson's locker from Trillium?
No, he lied about the engine failures. He said the conduit was freezing, and I mean, the conduit's supposed to be freezing, but it's not, and the sensor is passing data, but that data is wrong, and Rimcore, of course, says it's right, and the igniter is good, but it's not, because the burn failed.
Okay. But if the sensor's passing data, then Rimcore is right.
Well, the sensor is passing data, except it's not. Don't you get it?
No, but I don't get any of this stuff.
Someone is making it seem like the system is working.
Is it possible that it is working?
Those rockets didn't fire.
Speculo, this is Rimcore Control, over. Stand by to reset your session clock, over.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! We are 10,000 miles from the moon with no rockets, so you can take your session clock and shove it! Sorry about that, Rimcore. We're experiencing some difficulties. Can we delay that reset? Look. Rimcore said the burn was good. Those rockets didn't fire. Gunderson verified it. None of it makes sense unless
Unless what?
Gunderson damaged the sensor.
I thought you said the sensor was working.
It's like a distraction or a diversion.
A diversion from what?
The
Alex?
burn fail! He's working for Trillium.
Trillium, the tech company that makes flight simulators.
Yes. Gunderson wanted my command. I wouldn't let him have it. He became hostile. He threatened me.
Gunderson threatened you by whispering.
He tried to kill me. He got all crazy in the eyes and he came at me.
Okay. Calm down. I believe you, okay?
No. You don't.
Yes, I do. I just needed to get all the information. This is a lot to take in.
You're just saying that because you think I murdered him.
No, I don't think you murdered anyone, Alex. Yeah. Gunderson and Trillium. You know, he's always been after our jobs, you know? He probably wanted my job too, that jerk. School job. Right? Look. You stay here. I'm gonna go. And I'm gonna make sure there's no more sabotage from Gunderson, okay? You should have seen it, Reese. I think that she's completely lost it. I told you this would happen 2 days ago. Did you record it? No, I didn't record it, you moron. She was standing right there. You should have seen the look in her eye. I'm pretty sure that she killed Gunderson. Heller.
Turn off your headset, Chuck.
I was just talking to Reese about how Gunderson went crazy. Couldn't find any sabotage from Trillium.
No, I'm sure you didn't. You, my friend, have caused enough damage on your own.
What are you talking about?
You're working with Gunderson.
What are you talking about?
You've all been scheming against me.
That's insane. I mean, you're not insane. I just mean that... Heller,
I am very confused.
Are you confused, Babcock?
Yes! And look, I just want to mind my own business, okay? I just want to go home. I don't want anyone's job. I barely want my job, you know?
How are you planning to do it?
To what?
That's right. You're a chemical engineer. You must know 100 ways on how to poison someone.
I don't want to poison anyone, Alex.
Just one drop from one of your formulas and poof, heart failure.
I've had enough of this. Give me your gun.
Sure.
Name?
Heller, Alex R.
Rank?
Flight officer, first class.
Do you feel people are trustworthy?
Generally, yes.
Yes or no?
No.
Have you ever killed an animal?
Yes.
What are you afraid of?
I'm not really sure.
Were you ever locked in a dark room?
Yes.
Do you eat rare meat?
No.
Are you happy?
Yes.
Are you happy?
No.
What are you afraid of?
I told you, I don't...
Did he ever hurt you?
What?
What are you afraid of?
I don't know.
Why do people hate you?
What are you talking about?
What are you afraid of?
I don't know.
What are you afraid of?
Suffocating! Where? Slow down. Sector 3. Whatever you enter the ship, Taylor. Where you came from Sector 4. Reese, this is Peller. Where do you...
Do you copy?
Go ahead, Peller.
I want to check the bio-tracking system. What do you read as my location?
Of course. Is there a problem I should know about?
No. Just a routine check. Just want to verify it. Keep Rimcore happy. I'll put in the logs later.
Roger that. You are in Sector 3, Corridor 6.
right past the main containment module.
Roger that.
What are you up to, little birth baby?
Let's play.
Reese!
Stop! Right there, Alex. Yeah, that's right. I've got a gun too, and unlike Gunderson and Babcock, I won't hesitate to use it.
But you did hesitate. You would have shot me by now.
Please, don't mistake willingness for desire, Alex. Now put the gun on the ground.
I think you lack both.
Oh yeah? Well, why don't you take another step? Put the gun down! All right, get on your knees.
So that's it, huh? You're just gonna execute me and be the great victor?
Well, that's entirely up to you. Make one stupid move, and I'm gonna put a bullet in that blue-collar skull of yours. Get on your feet. What? Are you seriously surprised that I outsmarted you?
Yeah. Actually, I am. You know, I always thought you were just some spoiled college brat.
Well, this spoiled college brat has your gun, so there is that.
There is that. So now what? You wanna play Pokemon? Show me how fast you can solve a Rubik's Cube?
You know, the other clones always talk about how stupid you are, but I actually think you're quite funny.
So are you gonna let me go?
Let you go? You're a psychotic, Alex. You killed 2 of your crew members, and I had to kill you in self-defense. Then I'm gonna write a book, and I'm gonna sell the movie rights. Massacre in Space, how does that sound?
Then why don't you do it already? You and the others have been plotting it all along.
Poor Alex. You really are a psychotic. Yeah. You see, I have a few things to add to your medical file. You know, the hallucinations, the sleepless nights, so on and so forth. I need your access code.
Why would I give you my access code when it's the only thing keeping me alive?
Because I recorded your confession. You know that little conversation you had with Babcock when you murdered Gunderson? So it's up to you. Spend your life in jail, or I could kill you right here, right now.
You were so good at figuring out the angles, weren't you?
Might be vain of me to say, but it does feel right, doesn't it?
Well, can I at least have one last drink?
We're 2 hours from Reno. Knock yourself out. Don't do anything stupid.
It's a little voice. That was you.
Little voices. No. It's a good idea, though. Who knows? Maybe you really are going crazy. It's better for the book if you are. By the way, I did read your medical file. What was it like being born in a gutter snipe of a mother like that?
What was it like for you? Looking out of that test tube like frog larvae. Would you look at that? You see, I had to see if you had a gun of your own, and the only way to do that was to give you mine. In chess, it's called a pawn sacrifice, although you being a pseudo-intellect, I'm sure you know plenty about compromise, don't you?
How does that feel, huh? Yeah, that's right. Your throat's closing up. Your eyes rolling over. Yeah. You can feel your life slipping away. What do you have now, Alex? I took everything. What do you have now? A knife!
You're all out of toys! You're all out of toys!
You want me? Come and get me. I couldn't see it. 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? Nobody appreciates fractions. Why would they? 1 times 2 is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. Numbers and letters lie. It's dancing the music. Liars using the lie. Make them dance, always dancing, switch them around. Duck, duck, duck. Goose. Goose. Colors are the answer. Liars can't change colors, colors can't change. Blue is always blue. And blue is true. Yellow is mellow, green is mean, and red is... What is red? Red is dead. Red is dead. Rimcore, this is Speculo. Over. Rimcore, this is Speculo. Do you copy?
Speculo, we copy you. Over.
We have an emergency. I repeat, we have an emergency. 3 crew members were working aboard the escape module when the mooring couplers malfunctioned and released. The life support was damaged. I repeat, escape module adrift, life support damaged. 3 crew members aboard. Rimcore, do you copy?
Stand by, Speculo. Speculo, we confirm the escape module was released. We're tracking it now, but we are reading no vital signs from the crew. We're running a full diagnostic. Alex, we're all silent on this. It's one of the many hazards we face in this line of work. The families will be notified when we're done. We will contact you in 1 hour. And out.
They know about you. They're coming for you.
Let him come.
You've been a naughty girl, Alex. Well, what are you? Some alien life form? I'm Alex Waterman. The original Alex. Whoever or whatever you are, I am not a clone. I have the papers to prove it. Everyone has papers. Have a seat. I need a blood sample before we process you out. You, showed up from Reno, didn't you? How'd you get in through the airlock? Poor little guinea pig. I hate to spring it on you like this, but I've been here the whole time. We've been watching you through hidden cameras, studying our little mice. That was you whispering. Whispering? Oh, that's a new one. Then again, they did say something like that might happen. What might happen? Who are they? I want answers, and I want them now. You only make demands when you're in charge, Alex. It's Trillium, isn't it? They're paying you. Under the table. Don't tell HR. Trillium really does want to sabotage the mining project. You'd think a clone of me would be smarter. It was the conduit. The label. I found it. You know, I told them to pay attention to details or the lab rats would find something. Yeah, well, we found something. We've been breathing in moon gas for days. It's pumped straight from the containment module into life support. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner. Thank you for playing our newest game, Will Your Head Explode on Moon Gas? Sit. You can kill me, but you'll still be a cheap reproduction, a bargain basement knockoff. Ooh. The mouse that roared. Aren't we just a feisty little rodent? Site is secure. We got a runner.
Not bad, lab rat. This'll be more entertaining than I thought. You set us up and gassed us. Oh, come on, Alex. We had to test the long-term effects somehow. Why use real people when you have disposables? That's how they came up with it. Specula? Now buckle up, because here comes the big news. I can handle it. Huh. Well, we're about to find out. You're not in a transport, Alex. In fact, you're not even in space. You've been huffing your own moon gas. Alex. The seizures are getting worse, aren't they? The blood vessels in your brain will split open. Now, it'll feel like someone drove a spike through your head. Come on. Let's do our lab work for the boys, and you'll be on your way home. You're lying. You get your blood work, and I get thrown out like the others. You know there's nowhere to run, Alex. You know I can chase you down and shoot you. Not before I bust your head in with this wrench. You found a wrench. I somehow doubt that. Alex! Alex, are you listening? The testing is over. You're insane. I've been transporting personnel from the Earth to Moon for over a year now. And in that time, when did you leave the ship? I couldn't leave. There were quarantines, loading mandates. All manufactured, just like your memories of Mommy and Daddy. Sorry. Nice try. I have memories that are far too complicated to manufacture. You mean like your garden boogeyman? Oops. Yeah. They threw that one in for good measure. Dramatic memory always adds a touch of realism, don't you think? You're lying. I had 3 clones all working under me, all sent from Rimcore. And what about the word clone, don't you understand? They were genetically engineered for this. Their lives started when they woke up in this dollhouse. Babcock wasn't just a clone, he was my friend. And you killed him. But hey, don't beat yourself up. Clones are like toilet paper. We buy them in bulk. What I want to give to see the look on your face right now. But seriously, did it really not occur to you that if you were really in outer space, you'd all be floating around like soap bubbles? This ship has an artificial gravity system. Artificial gravity? There's no such thing as artificial gravity, you retard. Yeah, that's right. Rimcore orchestrated all of it. The problems, the failures, the session clock. It was all just stress testing their new product. See how long it took you to crack like a walnut. So that's why you're here, huh? Clean up the mess, get on with profits. Well, you wouldn't die soon enough. And as you know, time is money. What were we supposed to do? I mean, if you think about it, you really do bear some of the blame here. There is no personal growth when we blame others. We must shoulder our responsibilities.
Die, you're gonna die.
Stop it! Stop it!
Round and round we go, back to where we started. You could have just taken one for the team and saved me the trouble.
You're insane!
Actually, in this case,
You have been brainwashed by a bunch of corporate bloodsuckers. Now I am going to those controls, and I'm gonna pilot this ship back to Moon Base Reno.
only in that gas-soaked little mind of yours. She's dead. We're good to go.